Hi, William. This is Dave Casson, and today we're going to look at 7 critical issues with your website that are costing you money. So with that, let's go ahead and take a look at those 7 issues real quick. So number 1, you have a brochure website, not a website that sells. Number 2, you're not capturing the names and the emails of the visitors that are coming to your site. Number 3, you're focusing more on features rather than benefits to the customer or why they should buy. Number 4, you don't use headlines to capture interest quickly. Number 5, you could use a better job of getting testimonials or other social proof onto your website. Number 6, you don't have a really friendly website design or navigation. And then 7, your calls to action are weak. So let's go ahead and take a look at your website. And if I bring that up here, now looking at your website, the first issue that I brought up was the brochure website. So you've got a website that's very kind of static, kind of informational, but isn't really built to sell. And when we think about putting a website on the internet, the most effective ones are ones that act like a online salesman. They're very customer focused, very much sales oriented, and so those act like a 24/7 online salesman for you, and they're very much more effective, and you'll get a lot more bang for the buck from your website. So there's a lot more we can do from an interactive standpoint to add some more sales aspects to this site, and rather than just have it be kind of the static brochure that it is now. Okay. Number 2, you want to capture the emails and information of people that are coming to your website. Right now you don't have anything to capture their name and email for more information. You've kind of got this call us now, this capture form. This is good, but there's more things that you can do to be a little bit more directed toward getting them to do this. Maybe add in some free informational, free PDF, some other incentives to get them to do this. And when you're doing that, when you're adding them, you want to be able to add them to an email list so that you can follow up later. Some people may not want to call or may not want to contact you right now, but may just want more information. Those are all things you can do to capture these visitors, because right now you're paying for this advertising money, but you're not going to be capturing all those people as they enter in your website. That's what you want to be able to do. Number 3, you want to focus on the feature set. You want to focus away from just the features of what you're selling and look more toward the benefits to the customer. So you've got some things down here talking about the types of services that you do. Some things around, if you go into services, kind of some more information, some more technical information, maybe some of the brands. These are good things, but it definitely want to make it more customer focused. So why should they choose you? What are some of the direct benefits for getting the service done, and what you offer beyond what your competitors offer? All of those types of things are going to make it much more effective. Okay. So the next point over is the headlines. And if we look through your website, you've got a couple of headlines here, but they're kind of squirreled away into the text. So these all need to be brought to the forefront. When you're thinking about headlines, if you think of a newspaper, you don't typically just jump into an article. You're going to jump in, based on what the headlines are, if the headlines are interesting. So making those headlines interesting, making the copy good, are going to keep people engaged, keep people on your website, and those people will then tend to reach out to you, get more information, and eventually become customers. Okay. So the next point over is testimonials, and you do have a good job of having a testimonials page, but it's fairly small, and this is something that could be definitely re-emphasized, brought to the forefront, because testimonials from customers are very effective. This is good, the Angie's List thing, but definitely want to add in as many organizations, as many associations, small businesses that have worked with you. The more the better, and the more emphasis, the better, is definitely going to add credibility and add a level of confidence for customers as they're visiting your site, and makes them feel a lot better about what they're seeing. So looking at beyond the testimonials here, you've got a couple other things around the design and navigation. So a couple things here. You kind of have some navigation bars here. This is pretty good, but there's some definite ways that this could be reorganized again around a customer. So kind of going down and maybe reorganizing this around calls to action, things like that. So that this navigation can be a little bit more clear. You've got kind of a lot of text here, some links down here to the different services. So they're kind of hidden off down to the bottom and maybe not as easily navigated to. So there's definitely some cleanup that could be done there to add interactivity and keep people on the site navigating to where they need to go to quickly. And then number 7 is the calls to action. You've got some things here. This is good. The phone number. The call us now button, and then a form here. So this is good if they have questions, but maybe they just want some more information. Maybe they want to get some information from you, but they don't want to email you out. Having some other ways to contact, Twitter, Facebook, so on. Being able to reach out, maybe just getting on a mailing list. They're not ready to buy something right now, but just want to get some more information. All of these things are good. So just some more calls to action. What's the reason why they should do it right now? What's the incentive for them? So having a little bit more of, again, that sales focus can be very beneficial. So the end result of all of this, if we look at it, is going to be basically costing you money. Okay, all these issues added up cost you money. But the good news is it can easily be fixed. And we can go through in more detail about what we would do to fix some of these things. Feel free to call me, 312-550-7924, or email me, and we can schedule no commitment consultation. This is usually around $250. We'll do it free of charge just to get into more detail about what we would do. Again, no obligation to use us for any of these things. Just reaching out and making our services available. So with that, again, my name is Dave Casson, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks.